Me, me, give it to me, give it all to me, give it all to me. All right, what's good, y'all? It's the Hooligans podcast, episode. What's the episode? What is the episode of the day? Today's episode is episode 28, guys. We're on episode 28. How's everyone doing? 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 All right. Y'all know if you tuned in last time, we had episode 27 where we talked about me running for LA City. I'm sorry, guys. I gotta take this freaking. I gotta take that top button off. It's just too. It's just not working. It's just like I like the top button. I like the top button. I feel it looks cooler. But like, can't breathe. It's very hard to breathe. Hmm. How's everyone doing? How's everyone doing? How's everyone doing? Yeah, last time we talked about me running for city council. We talked about um actually how I whew, we talked about how I actually agree with Charlie on the strangeness of Israel. We talked about Ben Shapiro and the rocket that hit Israel. Talked about the the Biden Harris administration joining Truth Social, which is Donald Trump's social media app. And we got Los Angeles newscaster Christina Pascusi announces her California Senate bid in the passing of Dianne Feinstein. In hip hop, we have Serena Williams and her sister are actually the owners of an NFL team. But this is old news, guys. This is news from back in like 2009. So I don't know if it's just getting reposted. I don't really know what's going on here, to be honest. To be completely 1000. I don't understand. But it's all good. It's all good. How's everyone doing? I hope you guys are enjoying the broadcast so far. We got a lot to talk about. We got a little time to do it in. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get it started. Ha. Let's get it started here. Um we had this guy on TikTok. He got his dead haters tattoo. Dead haters grandfather tattooed on his leg. We're still trying to confirm if that's real or not. I'm actually not too sure. Then we have 42 Doug released from prison. Shouts 42 Doug. We have Adidas says that the last batch of Kanye West merch almost sold $160 million in sales. So that's always nice. Um, and then we also had Pete Davidson gave his speech on SNL, which hit home because his dad passed away in 9/11. So RIP. In the gaming section last week, we had the Blue Eyes White Dragon nostalgia. Yo, shouts to the Blue Eyes White Dragon. Y'all already know how that goes. We also had a possible Netflix collab. Oops, my bad. With Rockstar Games and Netflix, which they will be possibly releasing GTA onto Netflix's streaming service, which I don't believe is out in the US yet, but I think it's out in the UK. So good job for you blokes over there in the UK. We have iShow Speed buys a content house. Shouts to iShow Speed getting that money. We had Sonic Superstars released. Shouts to Sonic Superstars. If you could be any character from Sonic, what would you be? Put it in the comments below. If you could be any character in the comments, what would you be? There's no chance unless you take one. See the brighter side of every situation. Yeah, if you could be one Sonic character, who would you be? Would you be Knuckles? Would you be Tails? Would you be Sonic? Would you be Amy? Dr. Eggman? Who else is there? What is the Chow Pets? Yo, we got to do some Sonic lore right now. Let's do a deep dive. Let's do a what else we got? We also had the new Spider-Man game. Right. Shouts to that new Spider-Man game. There's some more of a you have a lot of stacks. Hey, thank you. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Carrie Bear, for joining. I try to get my stacks up when I can. I try to stack when I stack. Some comments in this live were filtered to protect the community's experience. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Safety first. All right. So the new Spider-Man game, you can create the pointing meme. Hey, hey, hey. But then they also have the web slinging where you can like freaking catapult yourself, launch yourself back, and freaking fly out into the air. Shout outs to the new Spider-Man game. So that was kind of a little short recap of last week. Yo, what's up, King? How you doing, man? We out here. It's a new day. It's a new day. Oh, what? You got kids? Hey, that's what's up. That's what's up. Shoot, me too. I got three kids. I got two boys, one girl. I'm just playing. Um, yo, what's up? What's up? What's that? D Rose? D basketball. What's good? What's Gucci? All right, we're about to get the official podcast started. Episode 28. Episode 28. We got a lot to cover here, guys. We got a lot of ground to cover. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you've been live with me so far, we're about to get the show started. This is the Hooligans podcast. Thank you guys for tuning in all over the world. Pretty lit. Pretty lit, if I do say so myself. All right, let's get this started. So, first up on the list for politics, we got Michael Cohen to testify at the Trump fraud trial on Tuesday, with the former president expected to be in court. All right. Well, who's Michael Cohen? Is that like one of his cronies, or what's a Michael crony? Let's investigate. Let's do this.
Trial. But the judge did agree to temporarily. Breaking news, an appeals court judge rejecting Trump's bid to pause the Trump Organization fraud trial. But the judge did agree to temporarily halt the process of breaking up Trump's businesses. This is a former top Trump Organization deputy testified to fraud on the witness stand today. Jeff McConney is his name. He's the former controller and a co-defendant. Testifying
called me a racist, and this is only week 3. The reality is that none of his behavior.
They're talking about, and I think it's this anybody to escape. So each and every one of them knows that this is me that they're talking about, and I think it's necessary for me to have my attorneys reach out to Jack Smith and his team to ensure that at least I have an opportunity to provide information if they haven't already. Like, I'm a firm believer that Rudy Giuliani has already spoken.
What makes you think that?
Because I understand Rudy. Rudy has no interest in spending his remaining days on this planet behind bars for Donald Trump. In fact, I think the more important thing in this indictment to look at are not who the 6 co-conspirators are, but rather who is missing from this indictment. Like, for example, you don't see any mention of Mark Meadows. You see nothing of Jared Kushner. Jared Kushner was the secretary of everything. How is it possible that he is not listed here? He was there. He was on Donald's lap the entire time from the day Donald entered the White House to the day that he left.
So how do you explain it?
I believe he's probably a cooperating witness.
Jared Kushner, that's interesting because people have pointed out that Mark Meadows is conspicuously absent, from the indictment. But Jared Kushner's his son-in-law. You think that his son-in-law would cooperate against Donald Trump?
Oh, in a heartbeat. Do you think Jared is any different than Donald? Do you think that Donald wouldn't throw Jared under the bus in order to save himself? The answer is an emphatic yes.
And you think the same is true of Mark Meadows?
Absolutely. Look, that's the one thing that Bill Barr said that I totally agree with, that Donald doesn't care about anyone or anything other than himself. He's a one-way street. And if that means that Jared has to go down to Mark Meadows or Rudy Kaludi or Eastman or any of them, he doesn't care. That's just who he is.
Speaking of Eastman,
Anybody to escape.
there are some people whose
Tuesday. Continuing on, we have an ancient landscape was found buried in the Antarctic ice, yo. So have y'all been hearing about this stuff where like supposedly there's like stuff, you know, there's stuff buried or underneath the ice in Antarctica? So I guess with this global warming stuff, that stuff starting to like be revealed, starting to come to the surface. You know what I'm saying? So, what's it called? Um, yeah, I guess they found some type of land structure, yo. Yo, what's good? What's good? Can you say hi for a can you say a country for a edit? Can you say a country for a edit? Um, United States. Wait, is that a country? Is the United States a country? And I'm proud to be an American. Well, at least I know I'm free. I'm on forget the man who died. Thinking that love is at least I know. And I'm to die. God bless the USA. All right. So apparently in Antarctica, let's do some investigating. Y'all already know. freaking clean up all that water, man. I just spent a lot of water. What's going on, everybody? So, freaking, what's it called? Um, yeah, let's keep it pushing. So, man, meteor shower. That's right, meteor shower. The best time is at 2 a.m. in any time zone. But Ashley King, a planetary research scientist with the Natural History Museum in London, said that meteors will start appearing as soon as it gets dark. So it doesn't have to be 2 a.m. Um, it just has to be dark, basically. This weekend, the moon will be in its quarter phase and will set near midnight. According to the American Meteor Society, that means its luminosity will slightly interfere with meteor visibility. You'll want to wait for the moon to set, even if you're in a city. You should be able to see a few meteors. It's really just a case of looking at the sky and being patient. That's dope. That's dope. Have y'all ever seen a meteor? Let me know in the comments below. Let me know in the comments. Have y'all ever seen a meteor? Um, all right. That's cool. We're gonna keep it pushing. All right, so now we have an Israeli cyber war room uses Amazon's facial recognition to find missing and dead after the Hamas attack. I really wanted to get into this because this is some interesting stuff right here. Um, what's it called? So we got Amazon get letting we got Amazon using we got Israel using Amazon's facial recognition technology to help find victims, which let's clap it up. Let's clap it up for that because that's good. But where else does this go? Like, this is a clear act of, let's see, what is this? What the heck? Wait, hold on. This ain't. Uh, 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 uh. You know what? Watch this. I think it's only on Bing. Bing. Human being. Are you a human being? Hold on. Yo, what's good? You're welcome. You're welcome. Wake up, San Francisco. Here we go. This is what I want to talk about. This is from Forbes too. So Forbes is some real ones. Israel Cyber War Room. Amazon's algorithms help identify at least 60 missing people in images and photos scrapped from social media sites like Facebook and TikTok. Shouts to TikTok. Shouts to TikTok. Israel's military is now running the project, its creators tell Forbes. So, Israel's military has the Amazon facial recognition technology that can be used for all sorts of things. Yo, what's good? You said Lil Pump? Dang, hey, that's a good one, bro. That's a good one. Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang. Hey, um, let's see. After the deadly terrorist attack on Israel by Hamas 2 weeks ago, leaving 1,300 people dead and hundreds more unaccounted for, a group of cyber experts began a volunteer project to try and a group of cyber experts began a volunteer project to try and identify the missing. They wrote code that trawled social media sites, including Telegram, Twitter, and TikTok, to gather images and video from the deadly assault. Then, using Amazon's facial recognition, they just spelled it with a K instead of a C. That's not really a new name. They compared those images to a database of photos provided by official Israeli government sources and the families of the missing. Over the course of 2 weeks, the project was led by former deputy director of the Israeli's government, National Cyber Directorate, Rafael Franco, was able to identify some 60 missing people and provide new leads on the whereabouts and status of 5 others. It hasn't yet resulted in an actual rescue, so no one's been saved yet, but they know where they are. But the project is promising enough that it has been handed over to the Israeli Defense Forces and deployed as part of its rescue operations. Franco, now co-founder of security startup Code Blue Cyber, told Forbes the project was handed off to Israeli government because it had gathered a lot of sensitive data that you don't want to share with civilians. According to IDF, as many as 200 Israelis are either missing or are known to be kidnapped by Hamas. All right, so this is Rafael Franco over here, tech wizard. Franco said his volunteer team of AI specialists and cybersecurity and intelligence analysts start up with a map of locations where they believe Hamas operated, based on analysis of videos made by Hamas of captured Israelis, done by members of the team who previously had in the field experience around Gaza, working in a cyber war room. Then they looked for the social media accounts relevant to those locations, like neighborhood Facebook groups or pages sharing war footage, and began scrapping images and videos. Interesting. I mean, this keeps on going. You guys could research this yourself if you want. This is pretty interesting. Um, some social media sites like Facebook had to be searched manually because they don't allow scrapers. But Telegram, which has proven to be one of the most popular apps for sharing wartime imagery, could be scraped automatically. We had close to 1,000 people that we didn't have a status for that could be alive or dead. All right, that's some cool stuff. That's interesting. Next, this is kind of like, it's not technically comedy news, but I think you'll get a little chuckle out of this. So Vivek Ramaswamy wants the U.S. to have an Iron Dome. Yes, guys, the same guy that wants to kick everybody out the U.S. and not let anybody come in and uh, not let anyone hire outside the U.S. now wants to put a giant bubble over the dome. He wants to turn the U.S. into a giant sports arena. Let's see what that's all about. Vivek Ramaswamy wants to put an iron dome. I think we should have an iron dome. That's my idea. But what it really is this? What are we talking about here, Swami? What are we talking about? Republican presidential candidate Vivek Ramaswamy said during a question and answer session Wednesday that he would like the United States to have the equivalent of an Iron Dome, the Israeli missile defense system, to protect against foreign threats. There's one issue. The U.S. doesn't face the threat of short-range missile barrages from neighboring territory, which is what the Iron Dome is designed to neutralize. And while many experts argue the U.S. does not need to do more to defend against next-generation missile threats, it's hardly something that has gone unnoticed, as Ramaswamy claims, with hundreds of billions of dollars and decades of development already poured into the project. Wait, what? So he's already built this. Is he building this himself? Because that was my joke. My joke was, yeah, uh, yeah, Ramaswamy, we can have an Iron Dome as long as you pay for it. It seems like he's down to pay for it. But hold on, this is kind of raising some red flags because how many people can fit in the dome? Is everyone allowed in the dome, or is just Ramaswamy, his mommy, and his 31 coworkers from out of the country? Who is allowed to in the dome? And can you? Never mind. Is the dome family friendly? Can you smoke in the dome? What's going on in the dome? Are the government rules the same in the dome as they are outside the dome? And what about human and animal hybrids? Do human animal hybrids have more rights than human beings inside the dome than outside the dome? Why do you want to make chimeras? What's what's going on here? But that's the thing is how big would this dome be? How many people can fit inside the dome? Do I have to pay to get in the dome? Do I need RFID scannership to fit in the dome? And what's going on here? Ramaswamy said having something similar to an iron dome is essential to protecting this homeland. Russia has hypersonic missile. Here's the thing, bro. I don't know if you saw that video. It's a terrible video, heartbreaking video of a bunch of Israelis gathered inside a bomb shelter to try and stay safe. Well, what happened was Hamas found them and threw a grenade inside that bomb shelter. And so I'll just let you figure out what happened afterwards. So I don't think Ramaswamy saw that video because I don't think getting everybody, probably all the most important people in the US, putting them inside a closed space is a good idea because then they're trapped. That sounds like a trap. Sounds like a money trap. Russia has hypersonic missile capabilities ahead of the U.S., he's explained. Uh, the news asked why Iron Dome would be necessary for the United States. We're vulnerable to new threats on our homeland. This hyperson, this hy- Yo, Vivek loves to talk like he's in the military. It's hilarious. Those hypersonic missiles can reach the United States of America today. We're badly vulnerable. Ramaswamy said the foreign policy establishment has spent our national defense budget on everything but basically other than defending the homeland. Now this dude is a word he's a word abuser. He abuses the English language. Doesn't use it correctly. The Iron Dome intercepts short range surface to surface rockets according to Israel's Ministry of Defense. Typically, also, is this already Israel has an Iron Dome already? Let's see what this is. What the heck? Oh my gosh, bro. This is hilarious. And not in a funny way. Iron Dome. The heck? They do not have an Iron Dome, dude. Let me see this. Are they? I think they're building it. Are you kidding me? It's not even a real dome. It's not even. It's a missile weapon. Oh my gosh, bruh. Yo, these guys are abusing the. All right, so the Iron Dome is a anti anti rocket defense thing. Iron Dome, Kipat Barzel, is an Israel mobile all-weather air defense system. anti-air, developed by Rafael Advanced Defense Systems. Isn't that the other dude, Rafael? And Israel Aerospace Industries. The system is designed to intercept. Man, I thought this was a real. Why can we just please? What? It's clickbait. Y'all clickbaited me. Y'all clickbaited me. All right. Um. Wow. I mean, I guess I'm not against that. If I'm not against that, I thought it was like a real. So this is what it is. Honestly, it doesn't look that advanced, bro. And why don't we already have something like this already? That's interesting. I Yeah, that's very interesting. What's it called? I I don't see what's wrong with that. Maybe let's get an Iron Dome. How much they cost? I know they probably pretty expensive, huh? They probably pretty expensive. Um, but yeah, that's crazy. Um, all right. I mean, is this like taboo? Robert Side wants an Iron Dome. All right, let's see. Iron Dome intercepts short range. Right, that's what we were saying. Uh, a 2023 Congressional Research Service report explained that the Iron Dome's targeting system and radar are designed to intercept projectiles fired from 2.5 to 43 miles away. Oops, my bad. Intercepting them and on their descent phase. So it's from 2.5 to 43 miles. That's pretty crazy. That's pretty lit. That's pretty lit. What's it called? Um, Hey, thanks for the follows. Thanks for the follows. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. We out here. We out here. Let's get it. Let's get it. Um, so 2.5 to 43 miles away, intercepting them on their descent phase. If their trajectory puts them on a course to hit a populated area, each battery is only designed to defend a maximum area of about 60 square miles, a little less than the size of Washington, D.C. All right, all right. If the United States were to enact this type of defense system to cover this entire country, it would need thousands of batteries, and it would likely not protect against long range, state of the art hypersonic missiles to which Ramaswamy is referring. Yeah, I mean, hey, yo, that's what I was saying, bro. Like, this thing looks like, this don't look that advanced, bro. Like, this looked like it might be able to defend you against a helicopter, but anything going faster than the pace of a snail, I don't think that's doing much. That's not doing much defense. You feel me? Um, Ramaswamy's campaign did not respond to a request for clarification about what he said. While Ramaswamy claimed the neocon liberal hegemonic worldview has completely missed missile defense. The U.S. has actually poured billions of dollars into missile defense development over decades, with neoconservatism often being uh often being the most vocal champions of the cause. The Pentagon has an entire agency with roughly $10 billion annual budget dedicated to missile defense called the Missile Defense Agency, and multiple systems are already deployed to protect the US against threats from places like North Korea. And hypersonic missiles, both developing offensive capabilities and methods to defend against them, are a major focus of the defense research at the moment. So, in short, Ramaswamy's like, yo, we need this anti-air missile thing. And they're like, yo, Ramaswamy, we would need like thousands of those for it to be effective to cover the US. And we have an annual budget of 10 billion. We're already working on stuff like that. Come on, Ramaswamy. But I don't know enough about this to really make an opinion about it. So I'm just kind of reading. Um, but the technological challenges of intercepting cutting edge weapons from major nation states like China are enormous, going far beyond Israel's challenge of intercepting homemade Palestinian rockets. During the Cold War, when the U.S. faced the constant threat of nuclear annihilation from the USSR, administrations under both parties devoted enormous resources to building a vast network of early warning radar systems in remote parts of the Arctic and long range missile interceptors with mixed results. All right, so that's kind of this. It keeps going on. If you guys want to know more about that, you guys can Google Ramaswamy uh, Iron Dome. I really thought it was a freaking cage, bruh. I thought it was a freaking cage. That's funny, man. All right, let's see what else we got going on here. What else going on here? Um. Oh yeah, so we got more Vivek news. The headline is Vivek Ramaswamy is beating Trump in at least one competition, and that's interesting. Let's talk about it. So apparently, the only race that Ramaswamy is winning is the race to burn all his cash, because according to this document, Ramaswamy is spending more money than even Donald Trump on campaigning, bro. This man wants it bad. Ramaswamy's polling bump may have peaked in August, but just because he hasn't been able to outshine Donald Trump doesn't mean he can't outspend him. In both a testament to the Trump's campaign's trimmed down operating costs and Ramaswamy's pedal to the metal approach, the 38-year-old entrepreneur's campaign spent nearly $3 million more than the Trump team in the third quarter, according to disclosures released on Sunday. Dang, so Ramaswamy really got that cash, bruh. Let me check your pockets, Swami. Let me check your pockets. Where'd you get all that money from? Where'd you get all that money from, Ramaswamy? Let me talk to your mommy, Ramaswamy. Maybe she got the answers, Sway. Maybe she got the answers. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, allegedly Ramaswamy's mom was the reason for his big break, his initial big break, even after his initial big break, and I say that with quotations because his first company was only started because he buys failed drugs from whatever the medical industry and tries to take them to market. The only thing is that he doesn't try to actually improve the drugs. His strategy was to take the failed data and flip it to make it look like it passed and have his mom, Mommy Ramaswamy, because she's a doctor, sign off on the paperwork. And so eventually this allowed him to IPO, got him to get millions of dollars in investor money. But of course, when the test came back failed, because it was the same drug that had failed before, he made out with 40 million and all the investors got screwed. So allegedly that's what happened. And that's how Mr. Ramaswamy is able to campaign, spend $3 more million than Mr. Donald Trump. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Between July 1st and September 30th, Ramaswamy's campaign reportedly spent more than 12. So between July 1st and September 30th, this is July, August, September. In 3 months, Ramaswamy spent $12.2 million, according to the latest Federal Elections Commission, filing that a filing that brings his total campaign spending to a whopping $22.7 million since he began officially testing the waters of his candidacy in February. So there we go, folks. He spent 22 million so far and he made out with 40 million. So his mom basically bought him the presidency. If he wins, she's buying his candidacy. And it's interesting because his mom said that he's been wanting to be president since he was in first grade. This guy is a is a go-getter. You know what I'm saying? This guy just doesn't stop. And his mom's not gonna stop at anything. She's gonna make sure that this happens. Not only did Ramaswamy outspend Donald Trump in the quarter, he also topped the Trump operations $22 million on the year. He also topped Trump's operations. So Trump's total spend has been it says the Trump total goes up to almost 23 million, including spending from November and December when Ramaswamy wasn't even in the arena. So Trump spent a total of 23 million for his. Ramaswamy spent 22 million for his, but Trump's been campaigning longer. So the Trump team only shelled out 9.5 million over the last 3 months, around 3 million shy of Ramaswamy over the same period. So right, so Ramaswamy's okay, all right, yeah, the 12.2. So Trump spent 9.5 million in the last 3 months. Ramaswamy spent 12.2. Hey, yo, what's good? Shouts to Palestine, yo. Y'all already know what's going on, man. Hope y'all doing well out there, bro. Hoolagans. Um, Not only did Ramaswamy outspend Donald Trump's campaign on the quarter, blah blah blah. When Ramaswamy, uh, blah 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 blah. All right. So top overall expenses from the data-driven first timer include about 5 million. The top expenses. You know what? You guys can go read more on this. That's crazy though. So Ramaswamy is beating Trump in spending cash. The cash that he got from, yeah, y'all already know the business. Um. Anyways, we gonna keep this going. If you're just tuning in, thank you guys. This is the Hooligans podcast. This is episode 27. Oh man, I thought I had all the juice on. My bad, my bad. This is episode 27. Um, so yeah. Let's see. Uh, oh, you know what's funny? I actually do. Me and Vivek do actually see eye to eye on a few things, man. I actually have some good common ground news with Cameron Lancourt and Vivek Ramaswamy. Uh, According to this headline, I'm saying? Um, if you guys are just tuning in, this is the Hooligans Podcast, episode 27. We out here on a Saturday morning, and we got all the news, all the news. We got the newest news, the oldest news, the flyest news, and yeah, man. Uh, freaking Just gonna take a slight little break, and we will be right back after these messages. Just had to take a breather, y'all. Just had to take a breather, you feel me? Be going too crazy sometimes. We on here. We got about one more hour to go. We got about like 45 minutes or so. I want to thank you guys for all the likes, all the beans, all the everything. Oh crap. All right. Just had to take them screenshots. All right, all right. Freaking where were we? Oh yeah, Ramaswamy, man. Yo, me and Ramaswamy should smoke a joint together, bro. Let's sit down and freaking smoke a joint, bro. And let's see where we can get, bro. Cause you got money, I got ideas. You know what I'm saying? Your ideas are kind of freaking crazy. I believe mine are a little bit more reasonable. Maybe we can work something out. But that's what's up, man. I'm glad that you're in support of that because like Charlie was saying, like me and Charlie were saying, man, pharma Check, 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 check. Uh, Forgot to check the audio for my webcam. So that sucks for me. But at least we're live on things go as they go. Anyways, on the issue of climate change, BlackRock has sought to strike a balance, continuing to invest in fossil fuel companies while nudging them to adopt energy transition plans. It has been it has projected that by 2030, at least three-quarter of its investments will be with issuers of securities that have scientific targets to cut greenhouse gas emissions on a net basis. So that's not really telling me uh, the anti-woke movement's favorite villain. This is crazy, bruh. This guy's shutting it down, bruh. Holding it down, bro. He's standing on business, bruh. This man right here, he stands on business, bruh. It could go down. Just after Thanksgiving, dozens of lawmakers packed into a hotel ballroom in downtown Washington to plan their next assault on a movement that pushes companies to confront global warming and social injustice. Their attacks on woke investing were already sticking in red state capitals on Fox News. See, I gotta catch up on this because this is all just like word salad to me, bro. Every big problem needs a face and name, the speaker said at the private event hosted by the conservative American Legislative Exchange. These words, bro. The American, no, hosted by the Conservative American Legislative Exchange Council. That's not a real thing. Those are just words, bro. The worst offender out there is BlackRock. Since then, the attacks have been unrelenting and think, oh, so that's when this happened? Thanksgiving of what? Last year? It's crazy because I've heard about BlackRock a few years ago. The conversation with clients, let's see. BlackRock and Vanguard were once ESG's biggest proponents. Now they seem to be reversing course. Trying to do some investigating, guys. Try to do some investigating. Are we on? Hold up. 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 Alright. Yo, this we gotta talk about Dylan Dennis, bro. He lost against Logan Paul. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that another time. He lost against Logan Paul, man. How do you lose against Logan Paul? Jeez. Alright. Oh wow. Hmm. Y'all hey, when's the last time y'all been on Vimeo? Oh man. Niggas was going to Vimeo. What the heck? I can't just watch free videos? Just want to watch, bruh. All right. Welcome to Black Rock. How's everyone doing? How's everyone doing? Y'all good? Y'all good? You've gone live for 90 minutes. Don't forget to take a break. Ooh, I've been taking breaks. Well, that's good because I wasn't sure. Do I take the break or not to break? To break or not to break? Yo, I hope everyone's having a good time. We've been live for an hour and a half, guys. An hour and a half. Can y'all believe that? An hour and a half. Type some dubs in the chat. Type some dubs in the chat. Black Rock. I can't have any YouTube videos on here. Yo, where's the tube? They always be throwing these dang YouTube videos. Trying to get my account. Trying to mess with my account. Don't mess with my account. Don't play picture in picture.
All right, the administration.
I just don't want it to be YouTube, man.
Administration certainly has toughened things up with China. That doesn't mean that all U.S. companies that directly or indirectly do business or invest in China are going along, particularly when it comes to BlackRock. Charlie Gasparino has much more on that side of the story you're not hearing much about.
Listen up, y'all. Listen up. Wow. All right, there we go. Finally, I got something that I can talk about. So the controversy is that they are invested in two. Well, there's more than just that, but I would say what's kind of alarming is that there's a controversy that they're invested in two companies that in China that are basically provide a lot of the surveillance. You know how China's like a surveillance state. So the idea is that they're helping those companies surveil their citizens, and yeah, that's not cool. And so they said that the Biden administration hasn't really been talking about it. So allegedly they're in cahoots together. But check, check, check. Whew. Yo, for like most of this podcast, it's all right, man. We out here, we doing it. Y'all already know, Hoolagans. Um, yeah. So I have to do some more investigating. But that's what's up with BlackRock. Because I don't know if you guys have heard that name thrown around. So supposedly they're invested in the surveillance companies that help run China. Um, let me go back to what he said again.
BlackRock, for example, as they're worrying about corporate America's ESG investing, is providing.
Oh shoot! So these are not. It's not just China's surveillance of their citizens, of just their citizens, but a focus on the minorities. So there's a big thing in China right now called the Uyghurs, which are like Chinese Muslims, I believe, and they're all in like concentration camps. Which this needs to be just as this is just as alarming and sad and horrible and horrific as the Israel Gaza situation. But which one are we talking about? That's because we can go to Israel and Gaza. We could go in there and just mess them up, bro. But we can't just walk into China and think we're gonna tell them what to do. It's probably hike. Oh, a $43 million China Opportunities Fund. All right. Yo, that's crazy, bruh. We've only really talked about 9 topics. We did the review. Um, shoot, we chilling. We big chilling. Um, let's see. How long have I been live for? How long have I been live for? Uh, da 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 da. The heck is that? Go to. Wait, hold up. I can link my PC to Bigo? Hold up, bruh. Bigo Live connected. What? This is interesting. Yo, what? Hold on. Hold on. Yo, I think I'm about to sync Bigo. I wonder if I could do the same thing. Hmm. What? I could stream. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot, bruh. What's going on? All right, all right. Hey, let's go. Hold up, hold up. Yo, what's good? We got the screen up, you feel me? Um, what the heck? Why is it frozen? Why is it frozen? Um, all right. Shoot. Ah, wait, no. Oh boy. Hmm. Microphone not available. Uh, we got technical typical difficulties. Hold up. Oh shoot. All right, right. Dang, sorry guys. Sorry guys, having some technical difficulties. Freaking I'm frozen. I'm frozen. Oh, you can still hear me. What the heck? What the heck's going on? Yo, what's good? What's good, y'all? Did I restart? I don't know. That's all good. We're almost done with this stream. Yeah, we got like we're chilling. Um, that's crazy. HD. Trying to figure something out. Yo, yo, yo. All right. See, it always freezes. Uh, hold on, hold on. All right, so let's see. Let's see what happens. If I just yeah, it connects, but it freezes. Dang. It connects, but it freezes. So dang it, I wish it worked. Hoolagans. Frozen, y'all. It's frozen. Dang. That was pretty lit. I have an idea. I have an idea, guys. I have an idea. Uh, I don't know what I did. not sure. It's all good. It's all good. Um, hmm. Um, maybe it's because all right. One more time. One more time. All right, guys. I guess I guess I'm gonna end it right there. Thank you guys for tuning in. This has been the Hooligans Podcast, and I'm your host, Cameron Lancour. Like and share. Hooligans.